Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Hitman Freelancer and the Guards Only Challenge, where the plan is that we don't harm civilians in any way on the maps. We've only messed up twice so far. First time I let myself off, second time we failed the mission anyway, so it's fine. And now we have 5 missions remaining today. If we complete all of those, then we'll have actually finished the challenge on the first attempt, which is unprecedented for one of these. So let's see where we might be going next. It'll be an alerted map. Will it be Berlin? Will it be Chongqing? I mean, Berlin no doubt is going to be the easier of the two. So maybe we start with Chongqing. Make target slip, poison guard, water canister. Ah yes, it's eco crimes, isn't it? Now, we haven't got an ice pick back yet since our last prestige. We've got one legendary gun, which is an unsilenced shotgun. So I'm not fancying any of these challenges. So we'll go with collateral accident because we are taking in our water canister, I feel. We can't hurt civvies, but we still might be able to get a couple of guards, put them in together in a puddle, and then deal with them. Now, grapes only take up one slot, yes? So we'll bring grapes along for our slip. Could leave the screwdriver at home, but if there's one map where you really do want one to break into vents and whatnot, it is Chongqing, so we're definitely bringing that along with us. And we'll grab some grapes and we'll head on out. I've nearly just left without a lockpick. Is that too much of an issue? Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? Because it's an alerted map. And so any doors that can be locked will be locked. So maybe we do have to leave screwdriver friend at home. Although maybe we leave a wrench at home. We're going to have a briefcase, so we're going to be able to bonk people on the head. And I think it would be worth bringing an actual lockpick. So we're going to have to risk our collector's lockpick. But that's fine. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, so it's a lovely rainy night. Where are we going and what are we doing and who are we doing it to? We've got a target up in the lab. We've got a target around the block as well in general, and then we've got one downstairs, and then finally we do have one on the very bottom level of the facility, because of course we do. Why wouldn't we? So step 1, guard outfit. Your mate can't see us from here, can he? Doesn't look like it.
Eyes open, mind sharp.
Yes, what you said. Now, do we need to worry about hiding or moving that body? Don't think so. Sometimes I worry about that more than I need to. And our target is
How strong is your headache?
a doctor of some sort, a researcher.
5.
Tell me your name.
Are they going to be easy to deal with? I'm not sure.
Where did you grow up?
We can potentially lure them in here, although we might have got the wrong target there. Yeah, we got the wrong man. Now, whereabouts are we in relation to the camera device? Is it just down here? Yes. So that's one potential obstacle dealt with. Now, if we did that again, but that doctor is over there instead,
What is this? What have you done?
then she might be the only one who hears it.
I see. That doesn't necessarily mean it will never get better.
Yeah. Good. Which means we should quite comfortably be able to make her slip. Excellent. We're off to a solid start. Now potentially we could set up some sort of trap in here. Let's think. got 2 guards out here. Or have we? We've got multiple guards out here. We've got Hush coming through as well. It's not ideal. But is Hush going to bugger off? Because if we could knock out the lad who patrols up and down, and then drag him in there, then that's our collateral accident and our water canister kill dealt with. But we'd want Hush to move first. So if he could finish his conversation and bog off, that would be most excellent. Now, is it possible to knock out this near lad without that far lad seeing us? If we can lure him around the corner, then shoot the other one in the head, then we can drag that guy back without anyone really noticing. Can't body pull him, can we? I mean, maybe. It's taking some time to think about it. No.
Excuse me?
Okay, but we can pull him in there.
Man, we might have a situation. I'll check the perimeter. Over.
And he'll be out of sight because he'll be round the corner. Yeah? His friend won't see any of our antics.
Hello?
Good.
I don't know. How can I not know?
Okay, so that's everyone we need in that room. So next step is going to be get the water, spill the water, which we can do there. You are in the pool, right? Certainly looks like it. You're in the pool. You're still in the pool? Yeah, you're both very much in that pool of water. This much I am willing to say with confidence. So microtaser can go there between the two of you. Where's our detonator for it? It isn't a prox one, is it? Oh, god damn it, it's a prox one. I'm sure I double checked that before I picked it up. Guess it turns out I didn't. What a bloody idiot. Well, there goes our other lockpick. I mean, why did I think it was still a remote one when I saw that I didn't have a detonator in my hand and I was still just like, oh yeah, let's just walk into it. Absolute clown shoes. And now we're back to square one. Sod it, I'm going back to the black streak. I've had enough of the purple streak for now. Its shoes are finally bugging me too much. Can we get a lockpick, Ploz? No, of course we can't. So, what did we just lose? A bunch of freelancer tools and our one silenced pistol. Bloody eco-crimes. They are the worst. This looks like it might be 3 maps that we've not done so far. I don't remember doing them off the top of my head, but I haven't got my list of what I've done and what I haven't open at the moment, because why would I need it? I don't really have the final selection of missions. So, let's think. Where do we begin? It's 6 games. We've got Eliminate with Assault Rifle, Surveillance Recorder, 1 Disguise. Dart gun, syringe, high target bodies. Well, we haven't got many dart guns or syringes right now because of my failures. And Ambrose has a distract target, so... and explosive prox kill. So maybe Ambrose could be the showdown. We'll go Whit Creek to begin with, where we do have silenced assault rifles, thanks to Dubai, and a bit of shopping. Don't think it really matters which one we bring. They're both automatic, aren't they? Yeah, they're not single shot. And then what else comes with us? Well, we haven't got a crowbar. We could bring collector's crowbar. I suppose it's cheap enough if we lose it as well to replace. And then let's see. Time to get disguises. I mean, only use 1 disguise is a target. So maybe we just kill people quickly. And that's the problem's all solved for us. So 1 assault rifle, 1 crowbar. Off we go to Whit Creek. Now, where are you targets? There's a John Doe in the Wilson property. There's Elvira hanging around at Janus's property. We're only allowed one disguise.
So we left the party. Damn.
Ah, so it's the serial killer version of the map.
Greetings, sir.
So
So there's John
hungry.
Doe.
Have you seen the...
Is there anywhere from upstairs where we can shoot through a window to take down our other target? Or is our other target indoors? Yeah, it looks like we can't hit our other target from up here. So where's John Doe gone?
Why not just go inside? It's open to everyone.
They're just hanging about.
Could you split?
Yep. Now,
Look
we
at
need
this schedule.
a disguise.
She doesn't appreciate it the same way I do. That the largest flower in the world is the largest.
Yep,
Surprisingly,
we're being sus. Oh yeah,
only on Sumatra
that's an FBI guy, isn't it? Let's see.
Strange.
Crime notice.
What do you think you're doing? You don't belong here.
Who's notes a crime? Why is that guy now just stopped wondering what's going on?
Okay. Command, got a possible 517. Moving in to investigate.
Yeah, you investigate, my man. Come around the door, please. Right. Okay, people are onto us. But that's fine, we've got a new disguise. We're now an FBI agent. We have actually left our assault rifle behind, but there we go, we got that back.
Jeez! I strongly suggest you leave the vicinity.
Okay, so
on it.
yeah, I'm now at the point where I've just basically got no idea what's going on with this version of the map. Is Elvira going to go somewhere to hide? Whole bunch of peeps looking around.
Reporting back from the garden. Nothing here. Moving on.
No, she's sat down again. No, still security in here, good. Cameras down. Folks upstairs are just fanning about. Is anyone really going to notice if I pop that guy and then pop Elvira? I mean, they might if she gets up again. She's still not dead.
Over there. Moving and flush him out.
Yeah, this isn't the best gun. Right, down she goes. Now, let's panic, run away. Because we've got to get back to John Doe. We've got like 30 seconds to do so.
Station 4. Everything looks good.
Command, you read me. Over. All right. There's a hard-ass criminal out there.
Cool, we're back. Right, everyone's panicking. But that's fine. 9 seconds.
You gotta be kidding!
There we go.
Jesus Christ!
Top stealth.
God damn. That's the guy. Right
That's
there.
not the guy. I mean, yeah, that's the guy. Good. We're not going to get away with this, are we? Are we? Maybe. Right, stop and think. All we need to do is get out of the map. Everyone knows who we are. I'm not playing well today. I'm still rattled from that bloody China fail that was pretty epic. It's not the first time I've walked into a proximity thing that I'd put down, but it's the first time I've done it on camera, I think. So it's the first time you've seen me screw up in such a spectacular fashion. Hopefully it's the last. For that particular type of fail, at least. Now, you're a guard.
Hey. Come out wherever you are.
So we could take you out. But let's just leave the level, I think. Right, with that stressful occasion out the way, we got back the bloody accursed water canister that ruined our life. And now, let's see, we still don't have poison anything, do we? Because we don't have any collector's dart guns. We haven't picked up any regular dart guns. Maybe now is also a good time to pop up and get a syringe, because that limits the number of poisons that we can get, as we've mentioned before. So it increases the odds of us getting a dart gun back sooner rather than later. Okay, I'm not seeing any mushrooms upstairs, but I did get a nail. So we've got some way of quietly opening locked doors. One at least. So odds are probably slim that we'll get a syringe or a dart gun before the next mission. So probably Marrakesh is next. And then, yeah, we're not going to get Prox Explosive either. So we're just going to have to live without completing a bunch of challenges on these next few missions. Now, do we have an epic submachine gun? I think that's only a rare. We have epic melee that's capable of killing people. We do. Because that's why I picked up this burial knife. Do we still bring the assault rifle? We are going to be dressed as a guard at some point. Probably. We're either going to be dressed as a guard, or we're not going to need a gun. Let's bring the little subby, because we can tuck it in our pocket. And it's easy to retrieve from Dubai. And let's go see what Marrakesh has to offer today. Okay, so we're just chilling out here in the marketplace. House built on sand. And, our target is one Mr. Philip Giggles. Now, I know of a way of reaching him, but it does kind of involve choking out a waiter. So we're not going to do that. That would be rude. We're going to want a regular bodyguard outfit then. And where are we going to get that from? Silvio's guards are here, so it's the one with the cut content elusive target as well. But is this guy going to hear if I fire shots at that plug socket? Because I haven't got a pistol, so I can't do it with one simple quick shot. It would have to be a double. Okay, that works. Now, are you going to see anything there? I mean, you will if we make you.
Man, thought I heard something. Checking it out. Over.
Yep, come on over, friend. There you go, you've seen your friend.
Paramedics are on their way.
Yeah, you go have a look. Now we can take that outfit, and we don't get electrocuted for the second time in this mission. No one really cares if we... Oh shit, I didn't mean to use the nail on that, I meant to use the crowbar. Oh well, there goes our ability to open things quietly. Now, are there any bodyguards up here? There's one. Now, why can't we lock onto it? There we go. Cool. Got our outfit. He's got an HX-10, which we've probably got back at base. But can it hurt to have a second one? Maybe not. Jeez, he's found an unconscious man. Let's just pretend we weren't there. Now to do with us, Governor. No, we can't really waltz in to the building that Mr. Giggles is in because of the guards, but we can do the old climb up the wall. No. Wait a minute. No. I'm wondering if there's rat poison down here and if we can make use of it. Also, maybe we should go and see our supplier. Right, there is rat poison down here. Where is our supplier? Yeah, maybe we'll go and see them before we do anything untoward. I have untoward things planned. But let's just see. We might still be able to pick up a syringe or a dart gun. And that might help us. Okay. Oh, we can get a prox explosive, which would help on the next mission. We can nearly afford back the lockpick that we've just lost. Flash grenades aren't terribly useful. But yeah. Yeah, we'll save our
Take
money.
care now. Don't be a
Aside from that prox explosive, which we might use on Ambrose if we can. So we're back to part 1 of the plan, which is climb up the side of the building. We can't knock out the waiter who's up there, unfortunately. But we can still potentially poison Mr. Giggles' coffee. And then maybe he'll go somewhere convenient, like the Shisha Cafe. Okay, so there's a bodyguard up here who is a bit sus of us. But we don't need to worry too much about that bodyguard, do we? Because we can just ice the fool.
Are you okay? If you can hear me, make a sound.
Now there's old Giggles. Probably finds that dead bloke hilarious.
Really bad.
Maybe he doesn't.
Some help here. Oh my God.
But we want to take out the other bodyguard who's up here as well, I imagine.
Gotta go.
Yeah, okay. I got you, man.
Right, is he on lockdown? Okay, everyone's a bit panicked. Where are you going, Giggs? He's running towards an exit, but I feel like that's fine, because he can't leave the level. I mean, I'm not 1,000,000% sure on that, but I feel like he can't leave the level. Now, there's no one else up here that we're allowed to murk, is there? But we can pick up this guy's gun. Yeah, potentially I could have set an electrocution trap if I'd been over there with some of the bodyguards that are with Giggs. But I guess I can't now, because by the time I get back over there, it'll be too late. But maybe we'll have a look anyway. What else are we going to do other than just stand around and wait for him to come back? No, he's coming back already. Or has he found that body and so he's like, yep, move to the next point of panic. Alright, so that's his friend who chats with him. That's a couple more bodyguards, I think. Yeah, they're bodyguards. But they're not coming over to look at this, unfortunately. That guy's a civilian, so we can't do much with him. But now he's wandered past the scene of the crime. So it can be the scene of another crime. Now you're going to come over. What are you? You're a bodyguard? And that's one of Giggle's bodyguards that's now coming over to investigate as well. Good.
No, it looks like an accident.
Yep, sure looks like an accident. Well, that guy's coming over. He's another bodyguard, I think. Yeah, you're going to drag a body this way. And thus become one. Now, who are you? You're a bodyguard again. Good. And then that's one of Giggle's bodyguards who's now approaching with a body. So this one doesn't get electrocuted.
Ordinary day at the office.
He just gets the old bang bang treatment. And he gets into a box. Now, it's a big old pile of corpses. And they're all guards. Which means we've done an excellent job over here. Still got 2 Caruso guards there, guarding the elusive target chap. But now I think we may have taken out both of Giggle's guards in those antics. Which means it shouldn't be too hard to get up there, shank him in front of everyone. Although we'd rather not do it in front of everyone because of high target bots, but still. Head on up, shank the Giggle man, and then go about our business. Okay, so yeah, there's no bodyguards up there.
Failure to go unpunished. I'm sure you understand. What?
Don't mind me, Mr.
What are you
Giggs.
looking at? I mean, why are you all up in my face?
I was kind of hoping I could get in there and poison his coffee.
What do you mean, Mr.
But yeah, I guess the other guy drank out of the coffee on the right. So Giggs will drink out of the one on the left. There we go. Yep. You're drinking that one. And Mr. Giggles is going to be like, oh ho ho ho, it was poisoned.
I did poison your coffee.
But then he's going to shuffle over to the edge and watch as this guy runs around crapping his pants. And I can poison the other one. The waiter will be like, oi, what are you doing? But that's fine, because we'll just scuttle away. Oh, there's another bodyguard. Okay. But you're one of the good ones.
Really?
You're not sus of me, in particular.
Oh, I love the suit, man. Respect. Awful.
Good. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Figures.
Bit of poisoning.
Hey, who are you? I
Who
haven't
am I?
seen you before.
Don't worry about me.
I just want to check something.
Yeah, and we're away. And now we could just go straight back down there, because that way it's forgotten that we exist. But we don't need to go back down there, because Giggs is going to make his way eventually downstairs, I think. Yeah, he's going to pop over there now. He's going to have a sip of his own coffee. And then all being well, we'll see him hunch over in a moment. Yeah. Old Philip is not feeling at his best. So let's wait for him over here somewhere. Pretty sure he's going to go to the Shisha Cafe. And there shouldn't be anyone stopping us from going there too. Yeah, there's no enforcers about. There is a key for a truck, so we could potentially ride on out. But let's just make sure that old Giggles is headed this way. So this is basically how you could kill him, Silent Assassin, for the elusive targets. Just with some extra steps and complications and stupidity and half a dozen electrocutions.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
And here we are. Laugh this one off, motherfucker. Down he goes. Oh, we got a Shisha Cafe key. I'm not quite sure why old Philip was carrying that around. I guess it's so you can sneak in the back way if you are doing the elusive target and you're trying to get the Circus Horrible guest list as well. Cirque Horrible, is it?
What?
It's probably Cirque.
Right there?
It's probably French.
Salam! I am so...
Now, where are you at? Safe. You are in there, which is locked. Did we not bring a crowbar? Yeah, we did. But apparently that door can't be opened with a lockpick. So that's unfortunate.
This is fried.
We'll just take the maintenance key then. And I'm surprised to see this tablet this far away
Wait.
from where we wanted, where the safe is. Makes me wonder if that's also a tablet. Nope, it's a trusty screwdriver. We like those. Now, where are our last two safe things going to be hanging out? There we go. Safe opened. And we've got the key for the door. Nope, bodies are being found again. Don't you worry about them. And we'll even take a second screwdriver, because you can't have too many screwdrivers. Now, I don't think we want to spend any of our cash yet, because, yeah, if we can get the collector's lockpick back next time, that would be wonderful. If we could get back a regular lockpick in our freelancer chest, that would be even better. Until we get some more tools, it's just time to hop in our truck and bugger off, I think. Right into the gate. Good job, 47. Okay, so was this a new gun? Or was it not? Kind of hard to say, but I'm going to assume it wasn't, because I'm pretty sure we had that gun. That's fine though. Let's go and have another look for a syringe, because again we want to increase the chances of finding a dart gun. Whilst we're here, we may as well grab the rusty nail again. Hopefully this time we'll remember to use it properly if we need it. Although if there's any maps that don't need a huge amount of lockpicking, Ambrose is up the list. And there's our modern lethal syringe. So that can go back in the freelancer crate. And now, come on, lockpick or dart gun. Neither! Very well. But we've got our explosive duck, which is what we need. We also need to distract people. Poison a guard. So we could take that lethal syringe that we've just made and then get a fresh one down the line. We could take time trial because it's a showdown. Time trial's pretty easy on those. And then let's think. Yeah, we may as well bring our syringe. See if we can't poison a guard. And this mission, he says, should be fairly straightforward. And here we are, up near the shrine. We don't have many targets to worry about. And we're going for Proc's duck kill, so we don't even need a disguise, really. Hopefully they're all going to hang around in the central village area. We'll worry about poisoning a guard once we've taken care of our target. If that guard we poison could be an assassin, that would be all the better, because we could get back a silenced pistol. Now, we've got someone up there who's having a sneeze. Could they be the one? Yeah, we're looking for someone who's allergic. Oh, forgot about lookouts.
Principal?
Yeah. You there?
Huh.
It's not you. I mean, yeah, you're not even blonde. You there?
Huh?
It is you.
Hey, mind where you're going.
Now, the next step is get you without killing any civilians.
Curious.
Huh?
Please be my target who goes for it. No. We're going to kill a civilian, aren't we? I didn't think that through.
The target is trying to escape.
Yeah, the target is trying to escape. Okay, there he goes. Yep, it's going to go tits. Yep, this has gone wrong. Okay, you don't know that anything's up, right? Yeah, you're cool. Okay, so we have already again blown our one accidental failure. Who's shooting us and why? Oh, hundreds of guys. And the obvious reason. So we're not going to try and poison a guard. We're just going to try and run away. And now we're back in the same position we were before, where we've run out of failures. We've used up our one failure. But at least we got our target. Proximity things ruining our day. Ooh, silenced pistol. There's definitely been a theme today. I feel like we've got time for another mission. I'm just going to pop up and again try and find a mushroom so we can get the emetic syringe dealt with. And not only did we find a mushroom, we found a coin and a rusty nail as well. So we've got a few tools for this next mission. Now, where is this going to take place? That's the question. Lockpick! Oh yeah. We got Hawke's Bay again. We could give that a spin. See if we can actually get through it this time. But here's a Hawke's Bay and a New York. I'm going to basically get back up off camera to where we were. But I've got time for at least one more mission today. So yeah, let's go back to Hawke's Bay and see if we can't do it properly this time. How many targets have we got? Just the one? 3 targets. Did we have a safe? Should have also checked that whilst I was here. No. So we go hide and seek, I guess. Unsilenced pistol kill. Well, we've got one of those. And we'll take the silenced one we've got as well. It's not the best in the world because it's like basically like a silenced submachine gun. So actually, because of that, maybe we're better off taking the subby that we can replace. Oh no! I didn't realise this one wasn't an automatic. Well, that's lovely. So if things go tits, don't blow your disguise is going right out the window. Poison target emetic. Well, we've just made ourselves an emetic syringe. So maybe we're on the cards for a perfect run at Hawke's Bay. Let's find out. Oh, it looks like sunset almost. But we're in hostile territory once again. Now, we need to get into the house. Our targets are probably bodyguard, bodyguard, and bodyguard. Oh no, they've got names today. I mean, 2 of them have got the same name. But we won't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, what did you see, my man? Come have a look. Is anyone watching us? Don't think so. How did we blow our disguise? We didn't have a disguise. I failed to see how that is blowing a disguise. That's bull. No. Got what appears to be a bodyguard in there, who's a bit sus. And there's a bodyguard who's less sus. Now we could just shoot him, but let's see. You're coming outside. Oh, you are looking a bit dodgy. Okay. But this guy...
When I meet individuals in the community, I'm often overwhelmed by their...
Let's see. Can we lure over our man here? I think so.
Hey, strong
Oh no, we got you instead. Okay. Yep.
Paramedics! I need help! Stick with me! Hello.
Yep. Things have gone pear-shaped.
Right, yep, we're going to be fine.
Move the VIP to
But at least we've got El Matador.
safety. I'll deal with this prick.
Yeah, you deal with this prick.
Now!
I understand.
Who's dealing with me? Anyone?
No! What?
I mean, they can have fun trying, I suppose. Oh, hide and seek's gone. Oh, who's telling me to eat it? You. Okay, so they were managing to hit me through the door there a bit. Oh, shit. I didn't realise there was totally a second door there.
This Joker's been in control for too long. We need to set him straight.
Okay, okay, but I'm low on ammo.
Heads down.
Yeah. This has all gone as well as you could expect, basically.
Engage!
All right. Got contact! Back up over here!
There we go. Hit that guy in the end. I do like El Matador. It's a fun little pistol. And there we go, that was a target. It's only one target though, we've still got 2 more to go. Oops. That guy suddenly changed his mind. He might have seen El Matador and just been like, nope.
Guys, we need to close this thing. It's you and me, baby.
Okay, so no one can see us from here.
Reloading!
We are apparently in combat. Now we're just searching again. Oh, no. I'm kind of tempted not to move from this spot because the last time I did a mission here, someone wasn't alerted and yet we got murked. I'm also kind of tempted to take a photo while we're here for the thumbnail. Beautiful. Now get your gun back out, 47. I feel like we're not done.
I need backup stat.
Although, we have kind of escaped into the next room. Now that's the window blinds. We could close them.
Gear, got a situation. Come on, you there?
Now maybe we want to switch back to silence
Someone's doing
for a
stuff they
moment.
shouldn't. I don't like it.
Yeah, they sure are.
He's gone! Damn
They are extremely doing stuff that they shouldn't. That's another target down.
Jesus Christ! Oh,
Yep.
my God.
I need assistance.
Jesus Christ is the appropriate response to this mess. Caution. Caution is the order of the day. And more pistol ammo. But also caution. Have any of you got pistols?
I need backup.
There's one.
Come in, come on. How copy? Over. We've got multiple bodies on the.
Now, can we just about... Not really.
Come on, do you cop the location now? And I have nothing to.
Yep. Damn right, you got nothing to report.
Jeez! We need more men now.
Target in sight.
Give them all you
Stop
got.
crouching, you knobhead.
Shit.
Yeah, this gun's also pretty handy. Got a right pair of handy guns about our person. Now,
Help me!
Crime notice. Compromised. Nonsense. Okay. Whole lot of guards in there with Barbara. Or double Barbara. Doesn't really matter. Main thing is we've got a target over here. On this roof. They don't even appear to be a guard. And now they're not well. Perhaps. Or maybe that's only going to kick in once they stop panicking. Again. We've had this issue before. Is it going to take effect at any point? Let's go up to the roof, see what's going on up here. Not a lot. Maybe we just don't push our luck on poison target and Messick, and instead we just vacate the area. Which we can now do. So where's the nearest exit? How many exits are there? Yeah, there is one down there. And then there's one over by the boat. So if we go this way and jump down. We haven't got the car keys though. Okay. So we're going to have to go for a nice jog across the beach. Maybe if we can find our supplier as well, that would be nice. But we're not risking our life over it. There are a couple of guards over there, just patrolling about. They're just like, sure is noisy in that house today. They must be moving furniture or something. Presumably this is our supplier. Looks like a Spec Ops guy from Colorado.
Hey, you need anything? I got some cool stuff. You got it.
Give me your cool stuff, my friend. Right, Silver Baller. Would be nice to have a second silenced pistol in reserve. Would be nice to have a silenced shotgun. I'm not sure if we've already got a silenced shotty. And then, is it worth buying the Karma? We'll get it soon enough in a crate. We'll buy the lethal poison vial because it's only 500 and it increases the odds of a dart gun showing up.
Just come back if you
Now,
need more.
let's see. Let's pull out our shotgun.
Thank you.
And then possibly buy another cheap gun. It's not too hard to get hold of that Shashka. So let's get the sniper rifle.
Thank you. You know where
Pretty
I
sure
am.
Ambrose has the Shashka. But we kind of didn't pick it up when we were there a minute ago because of everything going a bit tits. But it looks like we are actually surviving New Zealand this time. So this is great progress. Maybe next time we'll survive and we won't leave behind a massive mountain of corpses. Okay, so what prize awaits us in the crate now? A sedative poison. That's okay, one supposes. And that's another episode in the books. So it's kind of a failure here and there, but now I'm going to work my way back up again to the final level of the showdown, and then maybe next time we'll be able to actually finish the challenge. Still waiting for that challenge to be completed on the first try. It wasn't guards only. Maybe it'll be the next one. But until we get to the next one, we can't find out. So join me next time, and we'll try and wrap this one up. Thanks for watching, friends.